wish it was 60. But I mean, Glacius is already so good, so it's like, why buff him? That's the argument, and I can totally understand that. Increased radius on each instance of glacial downpour from 190 to 350. Okay, that's huge. I know what's coming here though. Decreased damage from blah 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 to blah blah blah. So basically, he does less damage with his ult, but the radius from each blast is larger. So I would say, I mean, I can't tell you if this is a buff or a nerf because I can't like crunch all these numbers, but I would suggest this is a buff because it simply normalizes the ultimate, and like it says here, basically gives the ultimate less random number generated sort of damage. That's nice because Glacius is, well, I mean, part of Glacius' ult being cool was the fact that they could kind of just like randomly, sometimes completely shred somebody. So I guess that is kind of maybe not as cool as it was before, but I think now it's just more useful. Like, I see people who just don't ult with Glacius ever. It just breaks my heart because his ult is so freaking good. I don't get why they don't. But now I guess maybe the people will have some more motivation to ult. Madman Berserk is no longer purgeable or transferable. Huge change. Big buffs to Madman. Madman here I used to see a lot. Now I never see him at all. Don't really know why, but I'm going to be seeing him more often now because there's the thing about Madman. It's like, oh, you're going to pick Madman? I'll just pick something that can purge you, or I'll just get a Nullfire Blade. And then it's like, okay, well, why am I playing Madman? Fuck this. But yeah, big. I didn't even know you could transfer that. I suppose this is from Parasite's ult, but ouch. Yeah, that would suck. Moraxis. More access mana cost from 30 to 25. That is big. That is big. Just because, like, you could use axes to last hit and harass and stuff because they were so mana efficient. Now you can really do it. I mean, shit, 25 mana. It's like, you know, it's freaking peanuts. Matrax HP gain from 20 to 20, 25, 30. Also big. I'm glad to see that because really Matrax so good at early levels, not so great at later levels. Like, I mean, it was still good and worth using, but the gain, the HP gain, it would rarely like go up very high. I would usually just ult, portal key in, stun, wait for the stun duration to just about finish, and then I'll pop the ultimate. Maybe now, I don't know. I'll definitely get some more damage in them through that. Ophelia, Judgment Teleport from 5.7, blah, 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 blah. So, numbers gone up. So this is bad. This is bad for Ophelia. But, frankly, this is so... Oh, wait, sorry. Yeah, no, it is bad. Went up, like 0.3 seconds. So this is bad, but this is, like, completely insignificant. I mean, this is so... Like, nobody even used this ability as a teleport very often, and when they do, that 0.3 seconds is not going to be that significant. So this change, okay, whatever, if you must. Command move speed buff from 0, 15, 30, 45 to 0, 10, 20, 30. This is a nerf. This sucks for Ophelia players. That's pretty significant. That's not good. But I'm sure some of you are like, what? Why would they nerf Ophelia? Nobody plays Ophelia. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that Ophelia is getting used in competitive play, and this is probably some sort of strategic nerf to that. I know the pub scene doesn't play Ophelia, so I don't know. I don't have time to watch the competitive scene too much lately, so I don't know what the idea is behind this, but definitely a nerf. Puppet Master, starting base damage from this to this, normalized again. Whiplash no longer gives passive base damage increase. That is a nerf. Fixed Voodoo Puppet to only do bonus damage to the target. It was also doing bonus damage to the puppet. And Puppet no longer has magic armor. So I guess this is technically a buff down here, but this is a nerf and seems pretty significant. I didn't know that you did. I mean, I know it did. I know the enemy took bonus damage, obviously. I wasn't sure if the bonus damage was in the sense that the puppet just took more damage or they took more damage from the puppet. But I guess it was both, and now it's only one. So I don't know. I don't play puppet enough to know how significant this is, but I'm guessing relatively significant. War Beast. Summon Hellhounds. Damage increased from yada yada to yada yada. Okay, well that is a buff, but that is a very, very small buff. I mean, that's 1 damage point here, 2 damage points here, 0 here, 1 here. But this is good. Summon Hellhound's armor increased from 0 to 2. That is big, because those wolves are just like squishy little balloons that just kind of, I mean, they're just, I mean, they're not bad, they're good, but they're so weak. So weak. So nice buff to War Beast here, always nice to see. Bug fixes here, I'm not really going to comment on, because I assume this is all just bug fixing stuff. Some stuff playing through fog, that is pretty significant. But yeah, I think I'm going to boot up practice mode here and take a look at the new stuff. And here we are again. I've got the new Swiftblade alt avatar here. And this hilarious ghost. I love this ghost every Halloween. Some people just don't get it. They're like, why is this horrible animated ghost in the game? But it's like, oh, why isn't it? Let's take a look here. So this is him. This is the new Swiftblade skin. Use the twirl there. Looking pretty neat. Get that back. Let's see the ultimate. Just gonna move him down here to my experimental scout area. Do it. Kill him. That's pretty cool. Is he doing like a jabbing motion? Slow that down, see it again. Yeah, that scout's getting wrecked. So that is pretty cool. And I'm not sure if you guys can even hear the sound. I'm not gonna do the responses. I don't know if you can hear it. I can't hear sound right now because my headphones are like being stupid. But maybe you can hear the sound. Let's see the new Glad stuff. Gladiator. What? Where's the other glad? Oh, here. No. He should be right next to this gladiator alt. Bullshit. Oh, here he is. Gladiator alt 2. Why is he here? Doesn't make any sense. Whatever. Gladius Beardicus. Okay, the icons still look the same, but I'm assuming this will be, oh yes. Yes, shark pit, shark trap. Is this different? Still looks the same, but I mean that's not really a big deal. But oh man, look at all the sharking that is going to happen. So many sharks. I love that ultimate, it's so ridiculous. Oh yeah, I want to see if those wards are really what I thought they were here. Okay, well maybe, I don't know what the cooldown used to be, but maybe the cooldown was more in line to what it used to be. I actually, maybe I'm wrong, I have no idea what the cooldown used to be. I kind of did it always by feel. So maybe the change to the cooldown is not as significant as I thought. It might even be shorter, hell, I don't know. But the change in general, 2 wards at the start, this seems pretty damn significant here. So interesting to see. I think that is really the biggest change of this whole patch, is this ward thing, to be honest. This is going to be quite interesting to see how that pans out. Anyway, so much for that. Thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe, etc.